So in today's video, guys, I'm going to be showing you the brand new update in Arm Wrestle Simulator on Roblox. Before we go ahead and get started though, please remember to subscribe and like the video. Comment down below your username if you'd like a bet, and let's get right into it. So the first thing we've got here is this teleport. Now the teleport is going to be directly across the way from where you can see all of the bosses. Now there's going to be a small barrier, as you can see, that I'm jumping into now that you actually can't get into. Now, with that being in mind, there are a few changes to the actual game itself. Now, these haven't changed in terms of statistics. These are all the same. This is also the same. Nothing has changed in here. They're all pretty much the same price. You still buy everything. Of course, nothing has changed. However, one of the things that have changed is the spelling on this sign. Now, of course, we loved a little bit of a spelling mistake, so come on, bring it back, Tens. Bring back the spelling mistakes. That was quite funny. They've got to come back. But either way, let's go ahead and go into the cove because, well, sail out of the cove because we want to see what the next part is. Now, a few things that I can note before we go into this is that everything is not finished. At the time of this recording, it is 4 o'clock in the morning, and I've been extremely busy trying to prep for this update. But here's the thing. Obviously, the teleport is now changed, so we do have direct teleports to each of the locations inside of the event. Now, these teleports will not be visible unless you have actually unlocked the 2 zones. So keep that in mind if you are going to be playing the event and you actually can't see them. Now, another thing I would like to mention as well is the auto-training method as to where you teleport across worlds. So, for example, I can stand here with my grips, right, and get 4.2 million. But I can also teleport all the way down to Snowy Peaks and get the 80% world boost. I did a video on that, guys. There'll be a card at the top right of this video or somewhere else that you can see. Click on that if you guys would like to know how to do that glitch. But that glitch is still working as of this moment. So make sure you go check that out if you want to do it. Definitely will work in this next zone. So let's go ahead and go straight into the next zone, which is called the Waterpark. Which I think, yeah, right there, the Waterpark. And here we are inside of the Waterpark. We spawn on top of this boat, which can be pretty high up. I mean, it's a little bit confusing. I think they've just absolutely bailed it onto the wall. I have no idea. I don't know, maybe it's intended to be here, I'm not entirely sure. But either way, let's go ahead and have a look around. So, of course, we've got 5 new bosses. Now, everything is subject to change for balancing, and as you can see, there is testers in here currently trying everything out. Now, here's one thing that I do want to show. As you can see, the balancing for this is actually pretty good. Now, I've got a 45% friend boost with a 200% time boost. I'm getting 11 million per click with this thing here. Now, of course, with that 80% boost on top, you gotta pay attention because, well, that's gonna be even more OP. So again, go check out that video as where it was linked because that will definitely help you out. Now, as for the stats for these bosses, you got the first one, which is Mad Swimmer, 322 billion total recommended. Then you got the Park Owner, which is 517 billion recommended. Lifeguard Marina, which is 828 billion recommended. Flopper the Fish, which is 1 trillion recommended. I can just about beat the last guy, but hey, 4 trillion is my goal for the end of this night. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be able to get it by the time I'm live streaming. But hey, Chad here has 2.4 trillion. Now, I know already that the coconuts have not been balanced inside of these bosses because they would be a lot more OP. Now, let's go ahead and fight Chad real quick. Let's see what he actually gives us. And there we go, 4K. So yeah, they haven't actually been balanced as of right now. Should be balanced by the time the video comes out, though, that's for sure. And as I was saying, it's a little bit, a little bit different. But either way, we got some new medals and some titles to obtain in here. So the first thing I want to show you is this one. So this one here is Beat Emily the Brute 1,000 times. Now, of course, as you guys can see, there is no Emily the Brute on this boss section right here. That's because Emily the Brute is located all the way at the top of this right there. Now, of course, what I can do is I can climb up there, which is very difficult, by the way. Yep, let's just go up the pink ladder, why not, and then climb up the rest of the way and have a look at what Emily the Brute has to offer. And as you can see, Emily the Brute here is the manager of the park. She has 661 billion total recommended. Now, of course, I can go ahead and fight her. She is extremely easy. And there you go, 4,000 coconuts. And that there, you just have to beat her just a total of 1,000 times. And there you go, you will instantly get that new, I think it's a medal. I think it's this one here, the Heatwave 3. So, of course, that'll help out as well. 35% extra bonus, so it's a 10% bonus on top of what you'd already have. Unless you didn't do it, I mean, then it's even better, of course. But there's that. And then, of course, we've got these goofy-looking things, which is, I guess, some part of the water park, I guess. Let's just go down it, and as you can see, this absolutely hurts my eyes, but either way, we've just been thrown all the way down the slide. Next up to show you guys is going to be this system here, which is the Chomper fighting system. Now, Chomper doesn't actually get any stronger as you fight him, as far as I'm aware at least. This guy doesn't seem to have changed, not from what I can see. He still seems to have 977 billion. Let me go ahead and auto-fight this guy real quick, and I will see what I can get from him and see if it goes up. So I'll be right back in just a moment. And boom, there we go, let's leave that. And nope, it doesn't seem like Chomper gets any better, so of course he's going to stay the same. So I recommend probably the best sort of strength to have is about 1.2 trillion. Plus on top of that as well, you can also put yourself a star fruit on, which will also boost your fighting strength a lot as well. Now of course, while you're fighting Chomper, there is a percentage chance to get a key. Now this key is not to get arms. As you can see, there is no new crate. There's not a radioactive key either. It doesn't look the same. That key right there is for this crate only. Now inside this crate, as you'll see, there are new rewards. Now 2 of them are definitely not seen before, as well as the boss, I guess. But hey, let's have a look at them. So we got this one up here, which is a pet XP potion, which will give you increased XP gained from bosses. Now, of course, as you know, the pets were, well, they were changed, right? So, obviously, people can now gain XP from fighting bosses and AFKing them. That potion there will give you 50% extra XP from just doing this as well. Now, of course, here's your next one. This is the Scavenger Potion. Increases your chances of getting random loot from bosses by 30%. Now, of course, this here already gives you a 10% loot finding luck, so that on top will be absolutely OP. And on top of that as well, there is a brand new pet, which is a 0.1% chance, and that is the Giga Beach Guardian. Now, of course, as you can see down there, there is no best friend enchant. That is our new system, which is essentially replacing the best friend pets, but also making it better. So this pet here alone will be always 103% stronger than your best pet. Now, with that being in mind, of course, there are new things in the store, which will also help with those that like to pay to win, including our new eggs, which is the ocean egg, which has a sad turtle, an angry fish, an angry shark, giga pufferfish, as well as a colossal kraken. And then there's the jungle egg, which I believe is the more sort of weaker one, which gives you a capybara, a happy sloth, a happy turtle, a giga crocodile, and a colossal monkey. Now, as you can see, that right there is already going to be giving a 105% boost, as opposed to this one, which is obviously the more expensive version, which I'm not going to go ahead and try. Obviously, this still needs to be changed. It'll be done for the update, but this here is 115% more OP. Now, with that being in mind, of course, we've already got these pets as well, which has the brand new ones for this update, which is the Spark Parrot, which is going to be a 45% guaranteed. And then you've got the Chill Blaze, which is a 75% guaranteed. A Stealth Beast, which is already a 100% guaranteed. And then you've got the Colossal Overlord, which is 115% guaranteed. Now, of course, that's a lot to take in, especially for a free-to-play player, but I guarantee there'll be more opportunities for pets that have similar, or even so, better percentages than them. Now, I can't really show you the training methods because these actually aren't balanced just yet, so these won't actually do anything, so it's pointless. But this one here is another one that I can also show you. It is a brand new tag, which is the Summer 2024 one. This here is done by beating Small Ryan, and he can be found just at the top of this right here, and his stats of 391 billion. Now, of course, only having to beat this guy just a total of 1,000 times will take you little to no time if you have the VIP Game Pass. But of course, there's also something else that I would like to show you, but, well, the eggs aren't actually here yet. They're almost done. I think we're just waiting for them to be imported, so by the time this video is live, they will be there. If you're still watching the video at this point, you may also notice I'm also live on YouTube. So come ahead and join, and you may see me look at these these in that live stream. As well as that, there's also this here, but hey, maybe I just maybe I don't tell you what this is, and maybe you just have to find out for yourself when the update comes out, huh? Maybe that's a good thing for you to come, you know, check out the update for. And then there's just two more things, and that's this here, which is the poolside merchant, which I'm not going to show you what items are inside of that. You're just going to have to come by and check that out yourself, as well as this guy over here, which is not finished, it's not balanced, because this 100k is not going to be the case, but that guy in there is going to be our new big fella to beat, which is kind of like the Kraken, but I guess it's no different, I suppose. But either way, guys, that's about it that I can actually show you in here. There's probably more to actually see, so if you guys have enjoyed this video, and you would like to see more leak videos, or even so a leak stream from me again in the future, then go ahead and like this video and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.